One person has been killed and at least a dozen others injured after a speeding vehicle struck pedestrians on a sidewalk in New York City's Times Square on Thursday. Police reportedly said the driver lost control and the collision appeared to be an accident. But a witness told Reuters the vehicle drove against traffic before hitting the curb and striking pedestrians. According to the New York Police Department, the incident is not linked to terrorism. The driver is said to be in police custody and the area has since been sealed off. We are bringing you live visuals now from New York Times Square. And as you can see there, police officers still on the scene and the area still, cordoned off. Well, staying with the story, let's get the latest developments now from Liling Tan in New York. She is following the story for us. Liling, first of all, what more can you tell us about this incident and how it happened this afternoon in Times Square?
Hey guys, it's John Terrett here. Liling's just handed the telephone to me because I've literally just come back from Times Square. And indeed, I was walking through Times Square at the time the accident happened. It must have happened just seconds after I passed by.
And of course, I'm just hearing John over there telling us that he had just come from Times Square moments ago, telling us about the incident there. John, if you are still with us, we understand that this is not being categorized as a terror attack. Just tell us more about how authorities have come to that conclusion. John, if you are still there, I hope you can hear me. We understand that this is not being treated as a terror incident. Just tell us how authorities have come to that conclusion.
Guys, let me give you the full story so that you understand completely what has happened here. About an hour ago, a red Honda crashed into the very center part of Times Square on 45th Street, plowing into multiple people and killing one of them. Now, according to the NYPD, the police department in New York City, one person is dead and 13 people have been injured, and some of those injuries are quite bad. They're in hospital now. It happened at a time of day when Times Square, also known as the crossroads of the world, was absolutely packed with tourists from all over the world. It's a bright, sunny day here. And I'm now looking at television pictures of the vehicle, which is still in place on 45th Street, surrounded by police officers. I've just this second come back from Times Square myself, where I witnessed all of this. Indeed, I was walking through Times Square at the time the accident happened, but I was too far away to see very much of what was going on. And what has happened now is that the driver of the vehicle has been arrested, is in custody, and is being questioned by police. As you rightly say, the NYPD is indicating that this wasn't a terrorist incident, it was more to do with drunk driving. Now, the driver, we are told, according to the NYPD, has already two what they call DWIs against him here, that's driving with intent. And what I think is important to understand is that whenever in New York City these days there is a car crash on this magnitude or a loud bang or a jet aircraft goes over a little bit too low, people wince with fear. There is a sharp intake of breath, and it's been this way ever since September the 11th of 2001. People are very concerned about what might happen in the city, and so the natural progression in your mind when you see something like this is that this is a terrorist incident. But we are all being told now, the media is widely reporting, the NYPD say that they don't think it's a terrorist-related incident on this occasion.
Well, indeed, we hope the city of New York can at least take a deep breath of relief there. But thanks very much to John Terrett for that update. And as you heard, John Terrett was very close to the scene at the time of the incident. He tells us now that the driver of the vehicle is now in custody. There are indeed 13 people that have been injured from this incident, one person killed. But it's believed that police authorities in New York are not treating this as a terror incident and do believe that this may in fact be a case of driving under the influence.